This is a follow-up to the post that I made last night about this Garda and a member of public in Dublin who was out late at night on his bicycle. And this guard deemed that he was fit to be stopped and searched because it was a, quote, bad area, unquote, and it had its fair share of troubles. And he was a little bit surprised that a grown-ass man would be out after dark, late at night, on his bicycle. The last I knew, that was perfectly legal to be doing so. But either way, just to give you an overview here, and you can go back and check the video. There'll be a link through it at the end of this video and a link in the description box to the original video. The man ended up being searched, I would say, in a very condescending fashion by this Garda. He was gesticulating while the man was videoing him. When he was told that he would be on the internet, he posed, made some dance moves, said that it wasn't the first time that he would be watched by many, many people online. You can make of that what you want. And if you watch the last clip, the gentleman that's being stopped and searched is agitated. He can't understand why this is happening. He fully complies. Is completely searched to the point whereby his trousers are taken up and down, and he removes his t-shirt, says, go ahead, search me, see what you want. And they don't find anything. And then as the Garda Síochána, the Gardaí are leaving, this man again makes some very condescending statements towards the member of public. Now, I know we can all have good days and bad days. Some people can really rub us up the wrong way. I get that. But if you are in uniform as a public servant, it doesn't matter how you feel about the individuals you're dealing with, or at least it shouldn't. It doesn't matter how good or bad or a day you've had, or at least it shouldn't. You should treat people with courtesy and respect. And if you can't do that, then keep your mouth shut. That's my belief. That's probably why I'm not a public servant, because I couldn't do that. I don't have the restraint to do that. I might go off on one myself and lose it. That's why I never entered into public service, and I never became a teacher. I just don't have the patience for it. So therefore, I avoid professions that I would have to deal closely with people, because people trigger me. But anyway, I'm not in the gardaí, so I don't have to worry about this, but this guy does. So this is the follow-on from last night's video. This is another little clip that this chap uploaded here, and you can hear the language that's used by this guy. Even accuses the man of yapping, yapping. It's not a very professional way to address someone in the way that they're speaking. And just with a smugness and a smirk on his face that doesn't seem to go away. Like I said yesterday, I don't know if they teach them that at Templemore, but there's a girl here too, female Garda. She looks lost. No disrespect to her, but she looks lost, just shuffling around with her hands in her pockets. She doesn't quite seem to know how to process what's going on between these two guys, and she's in a patrol with this guy. But anyway, let's see what's said, and you can make of it what you want. Leave me your thoughts and comments below. It's important that this information is put out there, and I'm only presenting it with my own personal opinion to it. I might be completely wrong, but it just doesn't sit well with me for reasons that I've outlined, I hope, satisfactorily as this introduction to this video. So let's get into it and see what's said and how it ends.
Thank you. I'm not going to get half of the road, get stuffed again with a pizza tender to be clean over heroin or something, I'm used to. You haven't brought me glasses, have you? You brought me glasses, Sergeant. Guard, whatever you want to call yourself. Whatever.
I guess I'm promoted.
Yeah. Definitely not. You're mad. Right. Is that it now? Can I have a copy of the search, please?
A copy of the
I
search?
want a copy of this. Absolutely want a copy of the search. What? You're not
So
giving
you're
it?
recording the whole thing, buddy?
So you're not giving a copy of the search?
Listen to that. The guy's just been stopped and searched in public. Very intrusively. And he asks for some paperwork from the Gardaí. Can I have a copy of the search, or are you going to do some write-up to this? And the sound of shock. Sure, you recorded the whole thing. You have a video recording of it. And then he calls him buddy. Buddy. He should say, yes, sir. No, sir. Not buddy. You have a recording of it, buddy. Not very professional. Sure, he's trying to sound all hip and cool, but it comes across maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned.
What copy of
reason?
search?
What reason was the
What are
search
you
for?
talking about?
You weren't.
I literally outlined the reasons to you already. If you were listening. If you wouldn't keep interrupting and yapping.
Yeah.
I already told you if you didn't keep interrupting and yapping. Yapping. Hey, buddy. What are you talking about, buddy? Don't interrupt and yap, buddy. When he was pulled over, the guard said to him, is there any reason why you're out this late? The guy said, is that a serious question? Yes, it is. Well, we have reason to believe this is a bad area and you could be up to no good. He was just going along on his bike, said he was going home because he had a dependent mother at home that he needed to get back and see. And that's what triggered this whole thing off. So he's asked for the paperwork. What are you talking about? You have it in video, buddy. When he asked to explain why he was stopped and searched again, I already told you, but you yapped over me. That's their words, not mine.
Fluent in Japanese.
Please.
You're fluent in Japanese. Is that not a racist comment from the guard? Mocking someone else's language from another country in the Far East? You're fluent in Japanese, he said. Tell me, is that professional? Just tell me.
Hey, disrespectfully, weren't you?
What up, nice? What up, treat?
Do you know what? I'm not even going to engage with anymore. I know what your game is. I'm not going to play it anymore. Rip it apart. Rip it open.
Zipping it back up.
Rip it open. You brought me glasses. You put me trousers down. What more do you want? Big man like you. You know what I mean? Rip the clothes.
He's rifling through his jacket.
Hey, you're disgusting behaviour.
Make sure you get my good side now.
Have you got one?
Have I got one?
She may have.
Make sure you get my good side, he says, when he's being videoed by this guy as he's going through his pockets, while this young lady stands there with her hands in her pockets. I don't get what it is too. I mean, like, I'm not being funny here, but the last 3 videos that I've seen with female guards in them, they've all had long hair with long ponytails hanging down. Nothing wrong with that. But surely for operational purposes, for work purposes, would that not be some kind of a hazard? Could get caught in something if you're running, assuming the guards actually can run. Or if there was an altercation, that can be grabbed and yanked. I'm just saying. The last 3 videos I've put up with guards in them, female guards, they've all had their hair down. Long hair down at the back. I'm just saying, is that not a potential hazard for the job that they're doing?
At least she's been respectful. At least she's got a bit of respect.
There's your jacket.
That's my jacket, yeah.
Right.
Right, what?
You
what? You nothing. You don't tell me nothing. You don't tell me nothing. Tell me nothing is disrespectful.
The smirk on his face. You. I think this guy's got a serious attitude problem. Maybe that badge and that high visibility jacket's gone to his head. What do you think?
Tell me nothing. Tell me nothing.
have a nice night, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was well, you fool, you.
I will be taking the grinder. It's drug paraphernalia.
It's taken, is it?
Yeah.
I'll go and see down the OCD shop tomorrow where I bought it from, where there's no fucking THC in it. There's no drug at all in it.
All right, cool. You have a good night now.
Yeah, go and keep that pound grind. I'll get another one tomorrow. So you know what? Me followers on here will buy one and make a show of you tomorrow. You're a disgrace. You're out of the police force. Don't want to get your show done, or you're a disgrace.
Alpha 281.
Yeah, an alpha, all right. Maybe.
Look at him walking over towards him, goading and pointing at his number. Look at me, look at me. He didn't ask him for it, but he's going to give it to him anyway. I mean, again, this young girl just doesn't know what to be doing. She's walking away and twisting her head through 180 degrees to see what's happening.
Well, you're an alpha, but not soon. Watch. Not soon. You're a rotter. You're a stalemate. You're a stalemate.
Tears coming.
Come on, you stalemate. Yeah, come on. What you find? Fuck all. You found nothing, you sausage brain. You found nothing.
Tears coming.
Go home, you nothing. You're so.
So after all of that hullabaloo, they found nothing on the guy. Absolutely nothing, which is what he stressed at the beginning. And it turns into some kind of back and forth, wind up confrontation, which again, even irrespective of what the guy with the camera is saying, as a public servant, you should not be engaging in behavior like that with any member of the public, whether or not they're innocent, guilty, or whatever. What do you think? What do you think? Leave your comments in the comments section below. Share this out and ask people, what do you think about the way this guy was behaving? Drop it into your Facebook groups, your WhatsApp groups, send it to people on email. Do whatever you want to do with it. Stick it onto your own social media pages if you want. It's up to you. It's free for you to do that. I don't mind what you do with it. And if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to this channel. If you're not, no harm done. Just keep watching the videos, keep sharing them out. That's what counts. And leave me your opinions below. For now, I'm Rick Munn. This is No Risk, No Reward Media. Over and out.